आवाज आ रही है क्या? ड्रॉप अ थम्स अप एक बार क्विकली. Drop a thumbs up if you can hear me. All right. Cool. Hi guys, I hope you are doing well. Atul, Vasu, Anudeep, Pranay, Kajal, Pratham, Sumit. There are multiple number of people. I can't name it all. I'm just saying a quick hi to all. Okay, cool. So with that said, I believe आज का topic सबको पता ही है. Everybody knows. So just a quick exercise before we go ahead with the process. तो एक बार हम एक क्विक एक्सरसाइज कर लेते हैं. तो just wanted to understand first of all कि how many of us are comfortable in English and Hindi both, like even if I mix both of the languages that should be okay. I will be primarily using English itself. So if people are comfortable only in English, type in E. If people are comfortable only in Hindi, type in H. Or if people are comfortable in both, type a B. Quickly guys, एक बार चार्ट पे लिख देंगे so that I would know. English only, okay. Both are fine. Okay. Both are fine. Okay. All right. Okay. Got it. Makes sense. Cool. I got the major of the B's itself. So got it. Got it. Makes a lot of sense. Cool. So with that said, I will be quickly starting in. So we have a recently placed alumnus, Devansh. He has shared multiple experiences with us. He was there with us, for quite some time, and for 2-3 months he was quite struggling. So we just wanted to share his experience with you, how exactly his experience was going on, how exactly, what are the things that we helped him, what are the things that, probably he could get in, what are the things that you could also implement, so that you could get a possible interview at Adobe itself. Okay. So by the way, cracking Adobe is not easy nowadays. Earlier it was, I would say, 4 years back, 3 years back, there are multiple number of things that, people could do and people, could get in. But aajkal, at this particular point of time, transitioning from, a fresher directly into Adobe, that takes a lot of time, that takes a lot of effort, and that takes a lot of, I would say, connections also nowadays. It's not that simple. It's not that easy, nowadays to get into Adobe itself. Anybody knows, can somebody tell me, I would say, what could be the starting salary in Adobe itself? कोई बता सकता है? Anybody could tell me? कोई बता सकता है मुझे primarily salary क्या होगी Adobe में? Anyone? Random guess? Starting salary of a fresher, not an experienced professional. Any guesses in the charts? Okay, Swagat said 35, Akshay said 8, 18, 50, 25. Okay, makes sense. Okay. 20, 12, 25, 15, 6. Okay. All right. Cool. Salary reveal मैं last में करूँगा, so stay connected with for the same. So I'll reveal the salary at the end, but I would say 50. Obviously, that is very unreasonable for for a fresher to get into. You can definitely say, I'll give you a range. Let's see किसका guess ठीक था last में, मुझे बताना at the end of the webinar. I'll do it very quickly. I'll not waste a lot of time, honestly speaking. ये सब juggling around on the things. I'll just be very immediate and just very on point, on how the things works, how to get into Adobe itself. So हम कैसे help कर सकते हैं? How can we help? What are the things that we require from your end? Because आपके efforts के बगैर नहीं होगा. Just trust me with that. Okay. So this is actually the process, that took him. It took him 2 months approximately. Like I said, कि 2 महीने लग जाते हैं to get into Adobe itself. The companies like Adobe, usually take a lot of time. So product-based companies may, if you're targeting big companies like Mang or like आजकल तो Mango चल रहा है, Meta, OpenAI, even Claude is in this particular race, to get tackled into Mango or Mang companies itself. अब ये बहुत सारी चीजें change हो रही है with the inclusions of AI itself. Okay. So obviously, before this, Devansh had pretty much, I would say, near about, that's what I know of from his, and uska interview humne record kar liya, so we'll be posting it on YouTube as well. So I think he had 10 to 12 failures already, wherein, I'm talking about interview failures, not resume rejections. Interview failures already ho chuke the. And this is when he started, when he was in the second month of the placement pool with us. So week zero, obviously, was the resume rebuild that we did for him. Then he, so resume building can be done by a lot of things with us. So people who are already starting, बहुत सारे हमारे users and viewers हैं इस particular point of time पे, जो कि those who are already enrolled. So they could use the resume building capabilities, from our dashboard. They could, eventually use this particular thing to कि आप किसी भी चीज में अपने आप को टारगेट करना चाहते हैं. So in the end, I'll also show you okay, how our dashboard looks like, and how our dashboard would be looking like in the near future itself. How we are using AI, to eventually help you land a job faster itself. Okay, कि हम AI वाली चीजें कैसे कर सकते हैं, AI वाली चीजें कैसे implement करेंगे eventually. That would help you guys to get placed faster, and so that it saves a lot of time, because आज के date में it's not about who's being more skilled. आज के date में it's more on the lines of who's being faster in applications and who's being on point with the applications itself. Okay, and how exactly are you applying and how exactly are you approaching? Okay, so week zero for Devansh was, complete resume rebuild. He wanted to get into an MTS. So MTS, I would say, member of training staff. That is the entry level profile at Adobe itself. So MTS, you can also say SDE1 or Associate Software Developer. These are on the similar levels. It is just MTS उसको एक initial चीज बोलते हैं, इनिशियल चीज है, इनिशियल रोल का नाम है इन द अडोबे इटसेल्फ, तो उसको बोलते हैं. सो ही वाज काइंड ऑफ स्केप्टिकल कि करना चाहिए नहीं करना चाहिए, कि लेट्स ट्राई, लेट्स गिव इट अ शॉट. एक ओपनिंग निकली है, लेट्स गिव इट अ शॉट, होगा नहीं होगा. तो दैट्स हाउ वी कैरिड आउट. ओके, resume rebuilding for, he can, you, even if you get into the program, you can use our resume AI builder. You can you just have to name the role and you just have to input your resume. आपका scores versus the profile that you're targeting, it will give you. At the very end, I'll also show you, how it works. तो dashboard I'll just give you a quick walkthrough. आपको बहुत सारी चीजें उसमें समझ आ जाएंगी. Okay. Then resume rebuilding के बाद, and trust me, if you want to build a good resume, takes approximately 2 to 3 days, 4 days, 5 days लगते ही हैं. It is not that simple, not that easy. You'll have to manage your project, you'll have to manage your GitHub, you'll have to manage your lead codes, you'll have to manage your all sorts of profile that you are particularly targeting. कि यार this should be impressive, this should be impressive. तो सारा का सारा चीजें करने में, and resume particularly, I do not mean to say just resume. I also meant LinkedIn, I also meant GitHub, I also meant whatever coding profiles that you're also building up parallelly. Okay, then second week was about referrals. So at Skillians itself, we give you multiple number of referrals. Actually, there are n number of referrals that you can go for, for any of the I would say particular profile that you would want to target. And it's being designed in such a way ki, like as soon as the opening comes, we have multiple number of people in place. We have a pool of professionals, more than 5,000 people in the professional pool itself, जो कि those who are ready to help us. Like for example, if we, with over 4 years, 5 years into existence now, अब हमें 4-5 साल हो गए इंडस्ट्री में, we have built strong connections. So like if you would want to get yourself referred in Microsoft, for you probably it will take a week, 10 days जब तक opening close हो जाएगी. For us it would probably take hardly 15 minutes, because we have the contact in place. We just have to call them, hi bro, you have to refer him. Bas, that's it, that's the task. That's how quickly the process works here, just because of the connections itself. Like I said, आज के डेट में hiring is not at all about कि आपको कितना आता है, how much of the skills that you are having, how much of the build up that you are having in your profile. It doesn't matter. आज की डेट में speed is everything. जिसके पास जितनी जल्दी रेफरल पहुंच जाता है, द मोर इट हिट्स देम, ठीक है. And if you talk about referrals की important, I'll just also show you कि what level of referrals are मतलब आज के डेट में कि how exactly this important is. कि you just see कि if you just apply via normal factors, like अगर आप सिर्फ और सिर्फ लिंक्डइन से अप्लाई करते हैं या उनके करियर स्पेस पे करते हैं without referrals, there are very very low chances, I would say probably less than 5% chance that you would get a call back. 5% भी मैंने बहुत हाई पे बोल दिया, probably आपको ईमेल भी नहीं आएगा. That's how slow the process gets. Okay, shortlisting speed is fairly slow. Interview conversion are 5 to 5%, 15%. अगर interview का chance मिलता है तो ठीक है, offer rate lower and internal push is absolutely zero. So when you get a strong referral, I mean to say referral by somebody who's already into the organization, 4-5 years हो गए हैं, 3 साल हो गए, 4 साल हो गए, 5 साल हो गए, मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर से रेफरल है, टेक लीड से रेफरल है, स्टाफ लेवल इंजीनियर से आपके पास रेफरल है, then it gets much more impactful on the line. Okay, so I would say referral से आपका काम बहुत आसान बनता है, and that's where our specialization is. We get placed candidates into good organizations just because of this particular thing, that is referrals itself. यहाँ से ही placements हम maximum number of placements drive करते हैं, through the referral system itself and good tech organizations itself. ठीक है, and good tech organizations में like do you guys know, एक question है आप सबके लिए, so do you guys know कि if you know any of the organization जहाँ पे आपको पता है कि सिर्फ और सिर्फ रेफरल से हायरिंग होती है? एनीवन हैज सम आइडिया अबाउट इट? किसी को आइडिया है? एनीवन गाइस? एनीवन? ओके, एनीवन, एनी कंपनी? Barclays, Deepak said Blinkit, Amit said JP Morgan, Amazon. Okay. So see, partially correct, partially incorrect. I would say just referrals की जो company है, that is Zomato. Zomato, you will not be seeing a lot of openings. I would say openings होंगी, अगर entry level opening होंगी, that's a separate thing. But अगर 1 year, 2 year experience उनको चाहिए, they are only going to hire via referrals itself. Zomato is one such place. Okay. And moreover, the companies like Adobe are also turning themselves into referral machineries itself, because they do understand referral log, people they stay loyal, and people who understand how the company works, उनको ही वो prefer करते हैं. Okay. So just understand referrals in today's world, in today's hiring point, you can apply to n number of opportunities, but if you don't have an internal connect, वो convert नहीं होगा, that's for sure. You need it. Okay. Then, post you get referred, you get a call, they try to help you, they have an online assessment, wherein I'll explain you the online assessments also, what exactly are they going to ask and how to prepare for that as well, I'll also tell you. So they have DSA problems, MCQs, network OPS, and primarily यहाँ पे just remember this one thing कि Adobe में specifically they are preferring C++ and Python. दो चीजें प्रेफर करते हैं. They're not preferring Java, JavaScript, वहां पे हायरिंग नहीं होती है. C++ and Python are the two languages that usually people are focusing on in Adobe itself. Okay, and just because उनके legacy systems हैं, Adobe is on a legacy system. So legacy system means it's an older generation of the systems itself. Their infrastructure is still built on C++. Just remember this. Adobe में specifically, I would say, I'm not talking about all the organization, all big tech, but I'm talking about the online assessment at Adobe usually is much more transcendent on C++ and Python itself. Okay. Then 4 to 5 days is, these companies, I would say, the जो भी आप legacy companies देखते हैं, these are generally focused on old school hiring processes, जहाँ पे DSA बहुत ज़्यादा prominent है. Okay. So with that, DSA, अगर आपको just understand one thing, DSA is mother of all technologies that you can possibly think of, क्योंकि आपको it's like an ABC of programming. अगर आपको ABC नहीं आता तो understand companies think कि यार इसको ये भी नहीं आता, तो eventually how exactly would be training them. And since आप fresher होते हो, most of us are freshers, and most of us are 0 to 3 years of work experience. They consider themselves freshers itself. So they generally do not have an evaluation criteria for you guys, because you would not be having those practical skills. आपको practical skill sets नहीं है, like आपको framework नहीं बनाना आता है, आपको जो React JS में कोई experience नहीं है. If you don't have experience, they cannot ask you scalability questions कि 10,000 लोगों की एप्लीकेशन का इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बना के दो, 50,000 लोगों के इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एप्लीकेशन बना के दो. दैट कैन नॉट बी द प्लेस, दैट कैन नॉट बी द जजमेंट फैक्टर फॉर यू गाइज, those who are freshers or 0 to 3 years of work experience people. वो फैक्टर नहीं हो सकता. What can they focus on is much more on the DSA rounds itself. वो DSA rounds पे फोकस करते हैं and system design पे फोकस करते हैं. Like इसको basics इसके क्लियर हैं या नहीं है? Does he know what he is doing or not? Does he know how to solve a basic problem or not? That's the case. Okay. So just to give you an example, Devansh nearly solved approximately 800-900 DSA questions itself. That's how proficient he was. ठीक है. Later in the call, I'll show his lead code. If मेरे पास होगी तो I'll show it across to you. So he solved nearly 800-900 lead code questions. Imagine the kind of proficiency that this guy would be having in. Okay. Post that, it's a system design. That's also something that we cover. So also regarding DSA rounds itself, we have internal DSA teacher and internal DSA I would say doubt solver as well, कि जहाँ पे आपको you just have to input the the lead code question itself, and the tutor automatically explains you कि आपको इसको कैसे approach करना है, how does. So actually the AI would be teaching you DSA itself along with the real-time teachers itself. अगर आपको कोई doubt आता है तो in these like preparation of the DSA rounds itself, so you actually do not need a lot of people helping you. AI we have trained a lot. We have make him gain experience a lot, and इस हिसाब से train किया है that it will actually be teaching you. I'll give you right after the this PPT ends, I'll give you a quick walkthrough around the platform also, ताकि आपको थोड़ा समझ आए कि what I'm talking about. Okay. Then it's system design. Obviously, system design, they don't ask a lot of depth in a lot of that. They would be telling you कि यार high level design, low level design कैसे work करता है, and they would be asking you to make basic infrastructure. For those who don't know कि what system design is, I would say okay. So if you would have noticed Google Maps आप लगा लो, तो point A to point B आपको एक distance करना है. Like for example, I'm currently in Gurgaon. I have to go to, for example, Punjab. So it shows me around 450 kilometers, roughly an hour, and all the things that it shows. जो छोटी details है, in one go it shows. तो it is more like a high level design and high level knowledge जो मुझे मिल जाती है. Like मैं कितने टाइम पे पहुंचूंगा, अगर अभी निकलूंगा तो कितने टाइम पे पहुंचूंगा, कितना ट्रैफिक है, रास्ते में कोई रेस्टोरेंट्स है या नहीं है, थोड़ा बहुत उनको नॉलेज मिल जाएगा. बट व्हेन आई एक्चुअली स्टार्ट द जर्नी, लाइक पॉइंट ए टू पॉइंट बी अगर मुझे जाना है, तो like within a kilometer I have to turn left, within 5 kilometers I have to turn right. Miniature planning जो मुझे वहां तक पहुंचाए, that is called low level design. मतलब आपको एप्लीकेशंस को इस तरीके से डिजाइन करना है कि सॉफ्टवेयर अपने एंड गोल पे पहुंचे. दैट इज बेसिकली द सिस्टम डिजाइन इटसेल्फ. तो मतलब, और आई विल नॉट बी एक्सप्लेनिंग इन डिटेल क्योंकि नॉन टेक वालों को थोड़ा सा बाउंसर करेगा, तो आई विल नॉट एक्सप्लेन इन लॉट ऑफ डिटेल. सो देन post system design interview, then there is a bar raiser, और आप इसको कह सकते हो cultural fit या फिर HR round itself. So we also have HR tech interviewer in place जो हमारा Skillians AI platform है. So that's what we also use it for, कि आपको I would say HR interviews and all parallelly आप कर सकते हैं इसमें practice. Like you just have to submit your resume, you have to submit your target companies. So what it does is actually जो आपके पिछले जितने भी questions है over the internet that it has gathered, like आपके Reddit पे या फिर आपके कहीं भी इवेंचुअली क्वेश्चंस पड़े होंगे, इट स्क्रैप्स ऑल ओवर द इंटरनेट, गैदर्स द पॉसिबल आंसर, एंड तब वो आपको क्वेश्चन पूछता है वेस्ट कल्चर फिट के और एचआर फिट के। आई विल जस्ट गिव यू एन एग्जांपल फॉर दैट एज वेल एट द एंड ऑफ द कॉल, कि वो कैसे पूछता है, हाउ एग्जैक्टली टू डू रेजिंग, हाउ एग्जैक्टली इट इज मार्किंग यू, तो वो भी आपको पूरा का पूरा पता लगेगा। यू जस्ट हैव टू सिलेक्ट कि आप कितने ईयर्स ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस है, एंड उसके आपका रोल सेलेक्ट करना है, कंपनी सेलेक्ट करनी है, दैट्स इट, and everything will be done by AI itself. You don't need a lot of I would say, इसमें आपको हमारी इंटरवेंशन की जरूरत नहीं है। लाइक यूजुअली व्हाट हैपेंस इज इन अदर एजुकेशन प्लेटफॉर्म्स यू हैव टू रिक्वेस्ट फॉर वन ऑन वन कॉल, एक एक हफ्ते तक आपको वेट करना पड़ता है, देन यू गेट अ मॉक इंटरव्यू इटसेल्फ, एंड देन तब तक होता क्या है कि इंटरव्यू की डेट निकल जाती है एंड अल्टीमेटली यू आर नॉट प्रिपेयर्ड इनफ। Here we don't do this. We immediately चाहिए आपको, immediately मिलेगा, you can book the slot next second itself. Like for example, अगर अभी 8:27 हो रहे हैं, you can book the slot for 8:30, appear for the interview itself, and then you get the remarks one on one, and उस पे कोई improvement चाहिए, then you can book the call again, no problem. Okay. Then week 9, like I said, 2 week, it took him total of 8 to 9 weeks to get selected eventually. So imagine the kind of pain he would be going through during these 2 months. And during these 2 months, he also attended multiple number of drives. But understand one thing, in order to be successful, the first thing that you require is to be patient itself. Understand week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, कितनी ज़्यादा uncertainties और कितनी ज़्यादा उनको brain में ही what sort of uncertainty that this guy would be having, कि यार मेरा ऑनलाइन हो गया, पता नहीं क्लियर होगा या नहीं होगा, 2 हफ्ते बाद रिजल्ट आया है, देन डीएसए राउंड हुआ है, देन सिस्टम डिजाइन राउंड हुआ है, ये क्लियर होगा या नहीं होगा, eventually living there in the moment for approximately 2.5 months. So that takes a lot, and this proves in order to achieve something great you got to be patient. आपको पेशेंस दिखानी पड़ेगी, एंड यू हैव टू ट्रस्ट द प्रोसेस, क्योंकि जितना टाइम लगेगा उतना टाइम तो लगेगा यार, एंड मीनवाइल यू विल हैव टू प्रिपेयर. He kept on preparing, he kept on preparing, and that's how he cracked it. That's the thing. Okay. So let's, with I think journey पे थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा time spend हो गया, that's okay. We'll wrap it up real quickly. I'll also share the copy of this PPT with you over your emails itself. We'll be sharing it across on your emails. जहाँ पे आपको email receive हो रहे थे, don't worry about it. So I would say we will be discussing the resume sample that that eventually helped him got shortlisted itself. We'll also be discussing few features of LinkedIn, and we will also be discussing the project itself. Okay. And one second, guys, if you are one second, guys, just be patient. I'm receiving queries in the chats itself. Kindly be patient. We'll be having a one-on-one doubt sessions as well, so you don't worry about it. इसके बाद हम one-on-one doubt sessions लेंगे. The session will go until 9:30. It's absolutely okay. तो कोई भी question होगा, don't worry, I'll answer, or somebody from the team would answer that. It's absolutely fine. Okay, cool. So with respect to resume, I would say, we are having very basic things, but very important things there, that needs to be mentioned. So I just want to understand from the audience itself, how many of us are freshers and how many of us are working professionals. So if you are a fresher, type an F. If you are a working professional, type a W. Okay. Okay, fresher, working professional. Okay. So this fresher, Ronak fresher, Harsh is fresher. Okay, cool. I just wanted to understand कि what sort of audience is attending me, तो ताकि मुझे पता लगे कि what sort of guidance should I be giving you. Cool. So if you are a fresher, see, understand one thing. One of the most important, ये header education is one thing. One of the most important things what I would want you to highlight is here, this experience and internships. ये बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, एंड द सेकंड वन इज प्रोजेक्ट. अगर आपके पास ये दोनों चीजें हैं, इफ यू हैव बोथ ऑफ दीज थिंग्स इन प्लेस, द प्रोजेक्ट्स, द इंटर्नशिप्स, experiences itself, that's how you get shortlisted. Okay, I'll give you an example. Like if you, all of you might be having Devansh's profile, just go ahead and open that if you have it. आप देखेंगे we have given him an internship certificate. So we help you get internship certificate for 6 9 months itself, so that your profile gets better views, so that your profile gets shortlisted sooner, so that your profile becomes very relevant to the industry itself. ताकि आप फ्रेशर में भी यू वुड बी रैंक्ड टॉप टियर फ्रेशर इटसेल्फ, बिकॉज इंटर्नशिप्स वाले का लाइक जैसे मैं भी हायर करता हूँ, लाइक इफ आई हायर द टेक पीपल, आई अगर मुझे फ्रेशर हायर करना है, बेयर मिनिमम ये देखता हूँ कि यार इसने कहीं तो इंटर्नशिप करी हो, इसने कुछ तो इंटर्नशिप किया होगा या कहीं तो इंटर्नशिप किया होगा कि इसकी सिलेक्शन हो जाए. So that is also what we do. Like we provide you internship certificates so that आपके जो last 6 to 9 months है, these become very 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 converting for you for any of the jobs that you're applying for. ये conversion में click हो ताकि आपको at least interview में बैठने का मौका मिले. People nowadays are not getting shortlisted not because of their caliber. People are not getting shortlisted, one, because of lack of speed, second, because they do not have the relevant experience in. आजकल सबको सब इन द एरा ऑफ एआई एंड जितना डिजिटलाइजेशन हो रहा है, सब के सब रिक्रूटर्स को, सबकी सब कंपनीज को, पीपल आर लुकिंग इन फॉर लिटिल बिट ऑफ इंटर्नशिप्स हियर एंड देयर, और एटलीस्ट सम ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड की जहां पे किसी पर्सन ने प्रोफेशनली परफॉर्म किया है. That is how the things are changing. People are expecting a lot of things from coming in from freshers itself. They are not, I would say, considering a lot of things कि यार आप monetary बहुत अच्छा करो, but people are looking for कि the person who is coming in has some sort of corporate experience or some sort of internship experience, and that's where we come in. So we will be helping you out in giving you internship certificates away, so that you can fill in your resume with the same, and you can get yourself shortlisted sooner. That's how we help you. Okay, then it comes down to the projects itself. So projects, obviously, I would say hands down should be your uh, I would say should be on your tips. मतलब आपने कुछ भी किया है, like for example, if you have made let's suppose content recommendation systems in AI, or you have built a portfolio website, or anything that you are particularly saying, you should be knowing. अगर आपने वो, मैं बोल रहा हूँ, अगर आपने वो लवेबल पे भी बनवाया है, या फिर आपने इफ यू हैव इवन मेड इट एन इमर्जेंट, इट्स एब्सोल्युटली ओके. बट अगर आपको उसका फ्रंट एंड व्हाट लैंग्वेज इट्स कोडेड एंड व्हाट आर द थिंग्स दैट इट्स डूइंग, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई एम होवरिंग इट, व्हाट इज दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग कॉल्ड, व्हाट इज दिस probably the React library it's calling, and what is this animation called, how to implement it. If you just know these basic things also in your project, I would say then it becomes more enticing for someone कि ये बहुत interesting हो जाता है किसी के लिए आपको interview करना. Okay, so that's how the projects, I would say, would be impacting the person who is interviewing you. आपको tips पे होने चाहिए project eventually, and everything should be live and running on GitHub. The thing that is not like, आपने कुछ भी आपने रिज्यूमे आपने लिख दिया कि मैंने भैया नेटफ्लिक्स बना लिया है, और अपने रिज्यूमे पे तो ये लिख लिया, बट उसका लाइव लिंक नहीं है. पीपल विल नॉट बी बिलीविंग इट एज सिंपल एज इट सीम्स. लोग विश्वास नहीं करेंगे. आपको गिटहब का लाइव लिंक चाहिए ही चाहिए. गिटहब लिंक नीड्स टू बी लाइव ऑन योर resume itself. The project should be live. The project should not be like कि आपने recruiter is clicking on it but वो project चल नहीं रहा है. That doesn't make any sort of sense. If only the skills are being believed, the internship experience are being believed truly on the basis of the projects that you have made and the GitHub that you have maintained. बहुत लोगों को यहाँ पता नहीं होगा कि GitHub क्या है. तो GitHub इज जस्ट वेयर यू पोस्ट द प्रोजेक्ट्स. आप अपने प्रोजेक्ट्स पोस्ट करके होस्ट कर सकते हो, उसके लाइव लिंक्स पोस्ट कर सकते हो. इट्स लाइक अ सोशल मीडिया ऑफ टेक. आप अगर मैं आपको एक बहुत ब्रॉडर टर्म्स में बता दूं कि GitHub क्या है, तो वी विल ऑल्सो बी हेल्पिंग यू आउट इन मेंटेनिंग दैट. हम आपको हेल्प करेंगे. यू डोंट वरी अबाउट कि ये कैसे मेंटेन होगा. जस्ट अ सेकंड गाइस, एक मैं चार्जर प्लग इन करा. So you will not be having this कि यार कि मैं ये कैसे बनाऊंगा और कैसे करूंगा. डोंट वरी अबाउट इट. जो भी आपका होगा, वट एवर गिटहब प्रोफाइल्स दैट विल हेल्प यू आउट इन मेकिंग इट. दैट इज वेरी सिंपल एंड विल जस्ट बी गिविंग यू क्विक गाइडेंस ऑन इट एज वेल. ठीक है. So you don't have to worry about all these things. You have don't. So within Skillians, we will be giving you projects, we'll be giving you in experience and internship certificates, so as to we can cover you. Will skills तो हम सिखाते ही हैं. Along with it, projects you can go ahead and make anything. Take the help of mentor. जो बनाना बना सकते हो. And experience internships के लिए whatever that you would want to pick up, whatever role that you would want to make, pick up that, take the certification, and go ahead and put it on your resume and put it on your LinkedIn itself. Okay. So the formula that is being used, I would say, not just for Adobe Ready. I would say, the bullet formula that is being used nowadays in order to, I have a sample resume as well. People, if you want to screenshot, you can screenshot it later. I'll just quickly tell you, what the bullet formula nowadays for inputting anything on your LinkedIn in today's era is, or LinkedIn or your resume. Okay. So it's action verb plus tech word plus quantified impact. मतलब आपने क्या बनाया है, आपने कैसे बनाया है, एंड उसका इम्पैक्ट क्या बना है. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर मैं पहले लिख रहा था, इफ यू जस्ट रीड इट, वर्कड ऑन कोलैबोरेटिव एडिटर यूजिंग वेब टेक्नोलॉजीज. आज के एरा में व्हाट एग्जैक्टली वुड आई बी राइटिंग इज वेरी सिंपल. डेवलप्ड अ रियल टाइम कोलैबोरेटिव एडिटर यूजिंग रिएक्ट प्लस वेब सॉकेट. की मैंने किस चीजों से बनाया है, व्हाट आई हैव मेड एंड विद व्हाट टेक्नोलॉजी आई हैव मेड, रिड्यूस द लेटेंसी बाय 40%. दैट इज हाउ today's resume writing is. That is how today's resume writing would be, and यही future है. इस particular point of time पे there are nothing new that you will have to do. You just have to write a quantitative impact in your resume as well. कि बंदे ने काम तो किया बट उसका कोई इम्पैक्ट आया कि नहीं आया. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ आई हैव ट्रैवल्ड फ्रॉम पॉइंट ए टू पॉइंट बी, फॉर व्हाट आई हैव ट्रैवल्ड, बाय व्हाट स्पीड दैट आई हैव ट्रैवल्ड, तभी तो रिज्यूमे पढ़ने में भी तो मजा आएगा, है ना. कूल. So this is what the bullet formula usually looks like. And now if I come down to resume, if you want to screenshot it, you can screenshot it as well. 1 second, if I can reduce it. Okay, cool. I'll do one thing. I'll share this entire PPT with you guys as well, and so aap share karke you can pick up the things from here as well. I think that would be very useful for you as freshers, particularly. आपको काफी मिल जाएगा, right? Cool. So with that said, let's move on. So here is what Devansh built. So basically, this is a AI-powered content asset manager. So it would be very interactive. We'll send you the GitHub link as well. It is there on GitHub. I would not want to spend a lot of time here. So, but GitHub का live link I will just send it across to you. You can visit. How does it look like? Like अगर आपको वैसे ही एक random profile देखनी है, you can just best GitHub profile आप Google कर सकते हैं. You can go ahead and see to it. Okay. So आपको मतलब understand one thing कि social media has become prominent so much, and GitHub is also one of the social medias that that becomes prominent so much कि इसके बेसिस पे हायरिंग होने लगी है. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल a lot of our students, what they do is they also collaborate. Like for example, it's also a place जहाँ पे आप प्रोजेक्ट्स में दूसरों की हेल्प कर सकते हैं एंड उनको सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं कि यार आप ये आपका ना कोड यहाँ पे गलत है, आप ये यहाँ पे चेंजेस कर लो, आप अगर आपको अच्छा लगा तो आप ये वाला चेंज मैं आपके लिए कोड कर देता हूँ एंड आई डू इट फॉर यू फॉर फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट, यू कैन चेक इट आउट. तो इफ दैट पर्टिकुलर पर्सन लाइक्स इट, वो एक्सेप्ट कर सकता है और वो एक्सेप्ट करके आपका कोड मतलब ही कैन कनेक्ट विद यू. और ये भी बहुत बड़ी बात पॉसिबिलिटी होती है कि वहां पे कोलैबोरेट किया, कोड इतना अच्छा लगा कि यू गॉट एन इंटरव्यू अपॉर्चुनिटी एंड यू गॉट सिलेक्टेड इन दैट पर्टिकुलर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. दैट्स हाउ ऑल्सो हायरिंग इज वर्किंग ऑन नाउअडेज. आजकल हायरिंग स्ट्रेट फिश नहीं है, ट्रस्ट मी. आजकल हायरिंग ये नहीं है कि गए Amazon पे अप्लाई किया, गूगल पे गए, गूगल जॉब्स पे जाके अप्लाई कर दिया, हायरिस पे जाके अप्लाई कर दिया और लिंक्डइन पे जाके अप्लाई कर दिया. ऐसे नहीं है. यू वुड बी नोइंग, यू विल बी गेटिंग द टेक्निक्स फ्रॉम अस कि आपको हायर कैसे होना है, हम आपको टेक्निक सिखाएंगे। न्यू एज टेक्निक्स हैं, न्यू एज टेक्नोलॉजीज है, इतना इतना आसान नहीं है आज की डेट में हायर होना, ट्रस्ट मी। इट टेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट for someone to crack company like Adobe, for someone to crack company like Zomato. इतना आसान नहीं रहा है. It was easier 3 years, 4 years back. Currently, you require a lot of external help. अगर आपका कॉलेज नहीं है, that much capable, you generally do require a lot of external help that comes all along. Okay, like I said, yeah, I think we have already covered it. So this is a 8 to 12 week intensive preparation plan, that we have put Devansh all across. And people, those who are looking in for Devansh's profile, people are asking. So guys, just go to your inbox, that is already there. So jo last email aaya tha, I think that has Devansh's LinkedIn profile also, that you can go ahead and particularly visit. Okay, so that's an intensive preparation plan, that you can particularly go ahead with. So week one, for a month, I would say, you should be focusing on, revising your, agar aapka DSA bahut hi proficient hai, I would say, theek hai, no problem, you can skip this. You can go and take care of system design and behavioral, because in big tech companies, people skills to hain hi, रेफरल्स तो है ही, बट दे आर ऑल्सो वेरी फोकस्ड ऑन कि यार इस बच्चे का बिहेवियर अच्छा है या नहीं है, लाइक इफ ही इज रियली वर्दी ऑफ कि वो टीम में ऐड होए या ना होए, वो टीम प्लेयर है या नहीं है, दीज आर ऑल्सो द थिंग्स दैट particularly helps. Okay, so then full length mocks, again mocks can be done from our platform. आप ये DSA foundations, DSA fast track भी हमारे से कर सकते हो. System design behavioral, we will also be helping out, mock interviews and everything, that will also be helping out. So preparation में it's usually you can use our dashboard, complete dashboard itself. Dashboard से ही आपकी preparation पूरी की पूरी complete हो जाएगी. I'll be jumping onto, in next 5 minutes I'll be jumping onto dashboard. I'll not be stretching it a lot. I think most of us now understand कि क्या क्या चीजें चाहिए, कि हम कैसे चीजें क्रैक कर सकते हैं इवेंचुअली. ठीक है, सो लेट्स चेक आउट द कॉमन मिस्टेक्स कि जो हम करते हैं, कि एक जेनेरिक रिज्यूमे दे दिया. ओके, सो while गिविंग द इंटरव्यूज इटसेल्फ हम कोड कर रहे हैं, कुछ क्लैरिफाई नहीं कर रहे हैं. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, when you are into DSA rounds, or when you are into one-on-one rounds, बहुत बार ऐसे भी होता है कि टेक्निकल हम चीजें समझाने में, या फिर हम we go ahead and write the code itself, like आपको प्रॉब्लम दिया, कोड्स हमने देना शुरू कर दिया, but we are not actually explaining him. So when you're actually coding and explaining it on on the side, then I would say it becomes much more impactful altogether. What say? So system design solution. So I would say technical चीजें आप छोड़ दीजिए, and just focus on what is something that could be understood by you. You can, if you want, you can take a screenshot of it as well. तो आपको स्क्रीनशॉट लेके आपको पता लग जाएगा. you have to get your resume right, you have to build one flagship project, मतलब बहुत ही अच्छा प्रोजेक्ट होना चाहिए. ठीक है, so you have to get down on the clarifying and trade-off. Like basically that means system design आपका better होना चाहिए, fundamentals आपके sorted होने चाहिए, OS like operating system, computer networks, ये सब आप ignore नहीं कर सकते when you are targeting big tech organizations itself. Okay, so I would say pretty much we have covered almost everything. I think while talking itself, PPTs में जो भी था, I think मैंने उससे थोड़ा सा faster cover कर दिया है. So I think we can jump onto a quick dashboard demo itself. So just give me one moment, guys. Okay. So meanwhile, a lot of you might be having sort of questions in their head. Okay, how the program is, what exactly we would be on, or you might already be some of the other counselor might also be in touch with you. So ye bhi ho sakta hai. So people, those who would be having some sort of inquiry, we'll just be on a one-on-one call with, you can just be on a one-on-one call with us shortly. Just give me like 5 to 7 minutes. I'll just quickly explain down the dashboards itself. Just give me one moment. Huh? एक सेकेंड. Just a minute, guys. One second. I'm just one second, guys. एक सेकंड दीजिएगा बस मुझे. I'm just signing in so that I can give you a quick walk around on what I was talking about कि AI resume builder कैसे चलता है, mock interview कैसे चलता है. I'll just give you a quick around. Okay, cool. Just a second. Okay, is my screen visible, guys? Yes, no? Is my screen visible? Yes, no? Okay, cool. Got it. Okay, got it, guys. So with that said, we will be, I'll just quickly begin. So this is how, like your preparation dashboard almost looks like. So that is, what you can possibly see कि आपको क्या क्या दिख रहा है. So what are the things that I've repeated are absolutely here. Like for example, if you go ahead, first of all, I talked about your resume optimization. So very easy. You just have to drop in your resume, and you just have to drop in your profile, and it will give you exactly what exactly you need. I'll just give you a quick overview around it as well. Just a second. I'll just upload, for example, like front end developer. Okay, let's suppose I click on analyze. Okay, so it will be giving you a score, confidence high, your resume, front end developer, targeted roles, red flags. आपको बताएगा आप कहाँ पे लैग करते हैं, एंड सिर्फ लैग करने का नहीं बताएगा कि जहां पे आप इंप्रूव कर सकते हैं, वीकनेसेस भी बताएगा आपकी, एंड ऑप्टिमाइजेशंस भी बताएगा आपके साथ के साथ. लाइक इट विल टेल यू हाउ व्हाट एग्जैक्टली डू यू नीड इन योर रिज्यूमे एज वेल. सो टेक्निकली द वर्क, जो काम आप एक ह्यूमन से करवाते थे, लाइक इट वाज लाइक, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल हम पहले, आज से 2 साल पहले अगर मैं आपकी बात करूं, सो फॉर बुकिंग अ वन ऑन वन सेशन फॉर रिज्यूमे रीराइटिंग एंड एवरीथिंग, आपके रिज्यूमे रीराइटिंग कराना, आपको लिंक्डइन का रीराइटिंग कराना एंड ऑल दैट, दैट यूज्ड टू टेक us probably 4 to 5 days eventually in order to fulfill that particular request. आज की डेट में it is absolutely possible. We have our AI in house, our AI trained AI in house in place, so that you don't have any kind of trouble to be floating along on the similar lines itself. Similar things आप यहाँ भी कर सकते हो. LinkedIn, you just need to put in your LinkedIn ID itself. आप कुछ भी LinkedIn देना चाहते हैं, वो मतलब you can put it all across, and it will help you out fetching कि आप कहाँ पे लैग कर रहे हैं, कहाँ पे लैग नहीं कर रहे हैं. Okay, cool. Like for example, just give me a second. I'll just put up a random LinkedIn profile. Once again, LinkedIn profile, Akshay. Okay, I'll just send it all across. Okay, cool. Okay, let's take this profile once. Okay, let's suppose I'll just picking up the profile, random profile. So you just have to input your profile, and it will analyze your profile, it will analyze your persona, and it will help you out कि आप कैसे आप चीज़ बेटर कर सकते हैं ओवरऑल इन योर प्रोफाइल itself. आपको स्कोर देगा, आपको कॉन्फिडेंस देगा, आपको प्रोफाइल बैनर देगा, हेडलाइन देगा, आप कहाँ पे कर सकते हैं, कहाँ पे आप चीज़ें बेटर कर सकते हैं, इवेंचुअली हाउ दिस थिंग इज गोइंग ऑन. ओके, सजेशंस, आपके रीराइट्स ये खुद ही बना के दे देगा. यू डोंट नीड अ लॉट ऑफ, लाइक आपको ये नहीं करना कि यार मैं यहाँ से जाके चैट जीपीटी पे पोस्ट करूँ एंड चैट जीपीटी को बताऊँ कि मेरी ये चीज़ें कर दो. Everything is included in the the platform itself. You don't need another platform or another thing to be done or to be treated all along. Okay, cool. All right, then we also talked about learning DSA, right? तो आपको will be giving you this platform, obviously, when you'll be enrolling into the course, आप ये platform access कर सकते हैं. You just have to write down the topic that you would want to solve. Like for example, अगर मैं आपको यहाँ पे कोई problem statement दूँ, like for example, if I pick up lead code string problem, okay, तो आपको अगर कोई भी प्रॉब्लम उठानी है, you can pick up any sort of problem, anything like that. So you just have to copy paste the question. बस क्वेश्चन कॉपी पेस्ट करो, you post it all across here, and you search the language. आपने easy, medium, hard है, for example this one is medium, और आपको जावा में solution चाहिए. You just have to generate the solutions. It will help you out generating and understanding what sort of problem statement it is, and what sort of problem understanding that you would be getting itself. आपको फिर भी इसमें से अगर कोई भी चीज नहीं समझ आती, यू कैन अगेन आस्क एनीथिंग ऑन द प्लेटफॉर्म itself. The doubt solver is here. ठीक है. So anything that you would want to implement probably is present here. You don't need any of the human intervention. आपको human intervention चाहिए, फिर भी you can book one-on-one call with the academic mentor, and you can get your query resolved within 24 hours itself. So we take 24 hours to resolve a query. So that is fact. Immediate help is a little tough when it comes down to technical help itself. Technical help as in I want to say regarding topics and all that, उसमें 24 hours लग जाते हैं. You book a call and then you have a word with us, and then we solve your query. Takes us 24 hours, in all honesty. Okay. Then you have like आपको कुछ भी, like for example there is a lot of problem when it comes down to कि हम notes नहीं generate कर पा रहे या फिर ऐसा कुछ नहीं कर पा रहे. तो like we go ahead and find literature. मतलब हम literature ढूंढते हैं. Like for example आपको recursion का करना है, like recursion बोलेगा, ठीक है, पाइथन में कर दिया, जावा में कर दिया, फॉर एग्जांपल आई जस्ट क्लिक ऑन जनरेट नोट्स, एंड ये इट विल स्टार्ट जनरेटिंग योर नोट्स लाइक एनीथिंग, एंड इट्स इंडस्ट्री लेवल नोट्स आप यूज कर सकते हैं एनी पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे. ओके, कहाँ तक जाना आपको, इट विल हेल्प यू आउट इन जनरेटिंग एन नंबर ऑफ इटसेल्फ. यू वांट टू डाउनलोड अ पीडीएफ, ये इट विल हेल्प यू डाउनलोड अ पीडीएफ, ये पीडीएफ डाउनलोड हो गया आपका. ओके, सो द प्लेटफॉर्म इज वेरी वेल बर्स्ड. And the best part I would say about the program isn't just I would say, ये तो चलो basic चीजें, that's not at all very impressive thing, but this is something that we have a very impressive system on. That is, mock interviews itself, जहाँ पे आप mock interviews में, you can go ahead, realistic coding rounds का आपको simulation देगा, and AI evaluation देगा, conversational coach है, इसमें आपको role targeted practice है, track real progresses हैं, आप जितने मर्जी attempts देना चाहते हैं, that's something that you can possibly give. Okay, so अगर आप interview देंगे, it will take some time. I would say I would not really start the process now. I'm just telling you, all the things that you can possibly do under the tech evaluator itself. This is a tech evaluator. So we have a separate HR evaluator also, क्योंकि दोनों अलग अलग डेटास पे ट्रेन हुए हैं हमारे पास, तो वो इवेल्युएट भी उसी तरीके से करते हैं. आप मतलब दिस इवेल्युएट्स योर your coding and your technical skills, and our HR coach, I'll tell you, आप यहाँ पे देखिए, तो this HR coach will be resolving your like your conversation as in आप किस टोन में बोलते हैं, आपके इंग्लिश, एंड योर कॉन्फ्लिक्ट रेजोल्यूशन, और आप किस इंटोनेशन में आप बात कर रहे हैं. दैट इज समथिंग दैट वी वुड बी हेल्पिंग यू डाउन ऑन रिजॉल्विंग इटसेल्फ. ठीक है, so you just have to put in your name, and you just have to interview configuration. Like I said, you can do a company specific progression. आप कुछ भी करना चाहते हैं इसमें, you can go ahead and follow. Like आप कोई भी कंपनी नेम डालना चाहते हैं, for example XYZ is the company name, ये डालो, आप यहाँ पे रोल डालो, and behavioral करना है, HR करना है, easy, medium, difficult, hard, you just have to start on the interview itself. So it will start asking you the respective questions all together. ठीक है, so now like little bit about yourself, you're interested in your XYZ, जो भी आपको चीजें आप ये बताएगा आपको, you can go ahead and speak. जो भी आप बोलेंगे, it will start recording and all that. तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं, as soon as I'm speaking, it will also recording parallelly. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे क्लिक करिए, submit the answer करिए, and you get the respective things lined up all together. So Not just I would say, we are focusing on studying, we are also very focused on कि हम आपकी पर्सनल डेवलपमेंट में आपको कैसे काम कर सकते हैं. Okay, how exactly we can help you out in your personal developments altogether. Just a second, one sec. uh, Sorry, screen presently छूट गया था. तो यू कैन सी, मैंने प्रोफाइल नेम जो भी दिया है आपका, नीड्स वर्क जीरो दिया है क्योंकि आई जस्ट एग्जिटेड. सो कम्युनिकेशन, कंटेंट रेलेवेंस, लैंग्वेज, कॉन्फिडेंस, सारी की सारी चीज़ें हमको कर दी है कि इसमें सब कुछ जीरो, क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली आई डिडंट अटेंड द इंटरव्यू इटसेल्फ, आई जस्ट एग्जिटेड राइट ऑफ. ओके, सो दिस इज हाउ, मतलब हम इतने डेप्थ में जाते हैं बच्चों के. एंड आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं, यहाँ पे क्लासेस हैं, यहाँ पे आप लिंक्डइन स्कोर देख सकते हैं. लाइक आपने जो जो ऑप्टिमाइज किया था आपके सामने, तो लेटेस्ट इंटरव्यू आपको सारे के सारे फीडबैक्स देगा, रिज्यूमे स्कोर्स देगा, आपको सारी की सारी चीज़ देगा, आपके असाइनमेंट्स देगा. यहाँ पे यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट असाइनमेंट्स, यू जस्ट हैव टू इनपुट द टॉपिक. एंड यहाँ पे आपको it will be starting to give you all sort of assignments itself. So the AI is not just a buzzword for us. We have included a lot of things there, and you probably would be I would say the first level of students that we are testing it on across, and it is a new thing that we've also built. So, and for the past 6 months there has been a very rigorous testing that has come all along, and you could be the first ones to experience it altogether. Okay, so a lot of you might be having some sort of questions related to hiring, or if you would be having some sort of questions, so I would be up for it. And guys, just this one thing. So we are in July, we also have the I would say the I should have I be portraying this. So we have our anniversary. Okay, so anniversary, as in this is a 4-year anniversary that we are having as of now here. So 4 year, as in officially, unofficially, I would say it's been 6 years. So we are having our anniversary this month. So with that, related to that, we are running off some kind of scholarships. Scholarships, as in not on the upfront fees itself. We are running scholarships on the later fee, as in like if you're choosing any sort of plans. So we are giving you a 10% off on the latter fee itself. Like for example, if there's a premium plan that was initially 17,700 rupees, that still upfront fee remains the same, but the latter fee that was 1 lakh will be slashed down to 90,000 itself. So, and that will be up for the next 24 to 36 hours. So I just wanted to understand if people are interested, or the people, those who are interested for these particular things, can they quickly drop in their number so that we can get you coordinated, and we can tell you how do you get this offer availed. If you can quickly drop in your number, don't worry, the number is absolutely safe with us. It will not be going in the out in the public. Only I can read all the comments. No, people will not be reading the comments. People can go ahead and put in their numbers itself, so that we can help you out in getting yourself enrolled into the program itself. Okay, and the people, those who are already enrolled, there's something that I can't undo anything about. So just people, those who are interested, those who are people new, and people those who are already enrolled, by the way, they can also refer. I'll give you one more thing. So they can also refer someone for this particular program and get a 10% off. We can send you the revised agreement as well. So अगर आप किसी को रेफर करते हैं for this particular program, those who are already the part of this particular program, I can see many people itself here. So people, those who are here, I would say, if they would want to get a 10% slash on the latter fee also. So what they can do is quickly they can refer their friends, and if their friends enroll in next 24 to 36 hours, then we can probably go ahead and help them. Okay, so guys, I would want to understand now the questions itself. So can you guys please quickly post in your questions? If you want, you can drop in your friend's number also. We'll assign them a counselor right now. Our counselors are ready, waiting. and people would be helping you out in the rest of the processes itself. I'm also up for the questions. I am here for some time. I'm here for the next 15-20 minutes. I'll also be up for the questions. If you have something related to the program, something you want to clarify around the program itself, I would be more than happy to help you. Okay, cool. You can throw in the questions itself. We'll be more than happy. Okay. All right. Deepak, I would say for this, uh, I would personally say please connect with us. एक बार अपना number drop कर दीजिए. And for this particular question, if you're a front end developer, you want to get into data science, how can we help? I would say please go ahead and particularly check it. एक बार please drop in your number so that people can go ahead and help you out. It's a humble request. Okay. Okay. हाँ या मैं अभी बताता हूँ, पैकेज बताता हूँ देवांश का. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Thank you, Deepak, for dropping your number. You'll get a call shortly from us. Okay. So so this new dashboard will be available for all the enrolled students in this week by the weekend itself. There was some like AI issues that it was doing, but it is not doing now. We have tested it thoroughly. Everything has been thoroughly tested, and now people could be going ahead and 1 second now. Okay, so people could be going ahead and like those who will be going ahead with the program, they'll be able to access this particular platform within this week itself. Okay, all right, cool. Guys, quickly drop in your numbers, those who are interested for availing a 10% scholarship. Please pick it up. And beyond 24 to 36 hours, it will not be available. If you want to avail it, you can avail it ASAP right now. Limited slots, so just remember this. Okay. 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 Any other question, guys? Questions? Please ask questions. Please ask questions related to what the topic that we have had, guys. Please. Please, जो topic है हमारा, please stick to that once. Quickly. ओके, अमित इज आस्किंग क्या आपके प्लेटफॉर्म में हिंदी या इंग्लिश में इंटरव्यू दे सकते हैं? आई विल बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, नो. हिंदी इज नॉट कैलिब्रेटेड. सी अंडरस्टैंड वन थिंग, आज के डेट में इफ यू वुड हैव हर्ड मी बिफोर इन माय ओरिएंटेशंस, आई हैव ऑलवेज टोल्ड कि यार आपको इंग्लिश, बेसिक इंग्लिश आनी चाहिए. एंड दिस इज नथिंग बट बेसिक इंग्लिश, ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग. बहुत ही बेसिक इंग्लिश है और ये बहुत कोई ऐसा टफ नहीं है. आई डोंट थिंक सो आई हैव यूज्ड टेक्निकल जार्गन्स या फिर मैंने कोई ऐसे वर्ड्स बोल दिए जो आपने कभी पहले सुने ही ना हो. ये बेसिक इंग्लिश है, आपको बस प्रैक्टिस करनी है. सी अंडरस्टैंड द मेकिंग इट इन इंग्लिश या फिर उन सब चीजों इसलिए ही बनाई हैं, ये चीजें बनी ही इसलिए ताकि आप प्रैक्टिस करके फेल हो सके इन द सिमुलेशंस इटसेल्फ. आप ये सिमुलेशन में फेल होंगे तभी तो आपको सक्सेस मिलेगा लेटर. आपको बाद में सक्सेस कैसे मिलेगा? अगर आप अभी इंग्लिश में प्रैक्टिस नहीं करेंगे तो आपको क्या लगता है इंटरव्यू में जाके आप इंग्लिश में बोल पाएंगे? नो, एब्सोल्युटली नॉट. इंटरव्यू की प्रैक्टिस अगर आपकी इंग्लिश वीक है, आज से ही स्टार्ट करनी पड़ेगी. देयर इज एब्सोल्युटली नो गोइंग बैक ऑन दिस. ओके guys, quickly, if you have any questions, please go ahead and ask. Yeah, Bhavi, I'm getting the chats. Guys, if you have any questions, please ask. Deepak, if you have 1 year experience, so if you join any company, no, you will not be a fresher. Yeah, if you already have an experience, please use this. I'm just okay. Just a second. Guys, people those who are already enrolled, like if only if you, like I'm getting this query repeatedly, if you're already enrolled, then if you want a 10% off on your final fee, the only way to get it is refer your friend. That there is no other way. The nothing can be undone regarding it. Please understand, if something like, we don't have an anniversary going on every single day or every single month. The anniversary scholarship is just purely for newer people, and if you refer someone, we can help you out with the 10%, and then refer someone, and that particular person enrolls, so you can go ahead and do that. If you have a friend, drop in your friend's number, and somebody from my team will connect with them right now, explain them the program. If they like it, if they purchase in next 24 to 36 hours, go, very well done, profit for you, profit for your friend also, 10% off, so everything goes. Okay. Okay. देवांश का प्रोफाइल, जस्ट अ सेकंड गाइस, मुझे देखना पड़ेगा, वन सेकंड, आई विल बी हैविंग इट फॉर श्योर, वन सेकंड, जस्ट पोस्टिंग इट ऑल अक्रॉस. Okay. Can Okay, Bhavi is asking, can I get help for data science, Python, AI, and ML job roles? I'm having 6 years of full stack experience. See, you can, Bhavi, honestly speaking, you can. So, thoda sa you'll have to tweak in your resume. I think resume tweaking would be required. So, what we will be doing, like usually what we do in these cases is कि full stack plus AI हम दिखा देते हैं, like in the last 1.5 years since the AI infusion, like using of LLMs or using of multiple number of AI tools itself. That's how your profile gets blended experience. So blended experience करके we can help you get into an AI and ML job role. So that's how we work. That's how we will be going ahead and finishing down. That's how it works eventually. Okay. Okay. Next. Mm, okay. uh, and because non technical is the basic of skill. Guys, just मतलब एक छोटी सी एक बात बताना भूल गया. By the way, I think Devansh is also coming in from a non tech background only, if I'm correct. जितना मुझे पता है, just because of, हाँ, yeah, he's coming in from non tech background. I've gotten through his LinkedIn. तो just got it. So if you have by the way, अगर आपका non tech background भी है, आज की डेट में doesn't matter आपको, like for non tech people specifically, you would be requiring internship certificates, you will be requiring internship experiences. उसके बगैर तो नहीं ही हो सकता, आप मेरे से लिखवा लो. I can give it out in written without having a sort of internship experience or any sort of experience. If you want to transition from a non tech role to a tech role, बहुत tough है भाई, बहुत मतलब नहीं हो सकता honestly speaking. Okay. Deepak, yeah, we no, we don't have a community group. We have, like, usually doubts are being solved by AI. Number one. Second, we have a one-on-one mentor connect that you can go ahead with. Academic mentor is there. He can help you out with doubt solving. If first level of doubt, see, understand, every doubt doesn't need human intervention. Most of the doubts, I would say, आज के डेट में अगर मैं प्लेटफॉर्म के एनालिटिक्स देखूं, 67% of the doubts are being solved by our machineries itself, and the remaining are being solved by the rest of the things. Okay. Any other question, guys? All the people, those who have gotten placed, are from us only. We don't have any, people, those who have joined the organization later, being affiliated to us. No, that's not the case. Why would we, and why would they be advertising for us? Okay. Yeah, cool. So next batch upcoming date is the last date to enroll is 15th of July. However, for discounts, it's 24 to 36 hours. Not discounts, I would say. Discount is a very pathetic word. We don't use it and we don't give it also. हमने आज तक नहीं दिया. Honestly, in the history of Skillians, लास्ट एनिवर्सरी पे दिया था और अब इस एनिवर्सरी पे दे रहे हैं. ना आएगा ना ये होगा डिस्काउंट. आप मेरे से लिखवा के ले लो. There is no discount post 36 hours or no scholarship post 36 hours. That will be given for sure. Okay. Sayyed, what is your question? Guys, Sayyed, please ask something related to the program, guy, bro. But not program, I would say, something related to the topic that we are currently doing. अभी हम कोई करंट टॉपिक कर रहे हैं तो उससे रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस. Cool, guys. Questions, guys, questions. Also, if somebody wants to, probably book a call with us as well, just a second, I'll just give you a quick link as well. कि अब कोई अभी available नहीं है, that is completely fine. I'll just give you a call booking for tomorrow as well. People can book a call, and they can get the counseling done, and they can get the respective scholarships and everything with us as well, if they would want to book a call tomorrow. Okay, absolutely okay, cool. Any other question, guys? Yeah, Deepak, obviously, this is good for, people, with 4+ years of work experience itself. See, understand, we have multiple number of opportunities coming in from, for, 0 to 5 years of work experience के लिए बहुत सही है program, क्योंकि opportunities हमारे पास होती ही हैं, there are n number of opportunity that comes on for, 4+ years, and since internal competition for 4+5+ years experience guys is very less, you get hired probably within the duration of 25-30 days itself. इतनी जल्दी hiring हो जाती है उनके. Okay. अनुदीप, यू कैन मेल इट, मतलब आप मेल कर सकते हैं इस चीज पर्टिकुलर चीज के लिए, support@skillians.com, if you want to get, if you're already enrolled and internship आपको चाहिए, so you can. Usually we give it at the end of the course, we don't give it during the tenure of the course itself, because तब तक आपको multiple career trajectories आपके बदलेंगी, आपकी thinking बदलेगी, there are multiple things that you will also be doing. Please, it's humble request कि आप, you should be able to, uh, uh, gauge out ki what sort of internship certificate you want, because that would be absolute and final. Okay, guys, somebody would want to get a call back right now, please drop their number, as in, the people, those who are new in the system, they would want to enroll, or they would want to get ahead with the rest of the things. Yeah, Deepak, everything comes. See, understand, like I said, 0 to 5 years work experience के jobs हमारे पास बहुत सारी हैं. So nothing to worry about regarding any of the roles, any of the things that you can possibly imagine, we have it. Any other question, guys? Question, query, any question? Okay. Any other question, guys? Come on, post it, post your questions. Acha, package for Devansh. Somebody's asking package for that. Okay. See, I can't tell you the exact figure, but I'll give you very close range. So that comes in between 23 and 28. तो मैं नहीं दे सकता, हो सकता है उसका NDA साइंड हो, तो मैं नहीं चाहता कि अगले बंदे की अभी उसको 1 महीना भी नहीं हुआ, तो आई डोंट वांट कि हिम टू लूज हिज जॉब जस्ट बिकॉज आई अनाउंस समथिंग. तो मैंने आपको बस एक रफ बहुत ही क्लोज रेंज दे दिया, तो 23 to 28 के बीच में है, तो जस्ट गिविंग यू a little bit of motivation that you could also get along on the lines of Devansh if you would want. Okay. Yeah, data analytics is included, obviously. Including. Okay. Any other, guys? Any other question? Ronak, the referrals that we give, we usually are from are from better people that you could possibly imagine. Like अच्छे and better log are something that we will be going ahead and giving you the referrals from. मतलब बड़े profile में, as in like 5 to 8 years experience, 5 to 9 years of work experience, these are the ones usually. Okay. Any other question, guys? Any other question? Okay, cool. Guys, if you have friends, the referral program is also, the 10% scholarship is also available for them as well. So if you have friends, please note कि उनके लिए भी available है. So like you can refer and you can get a 10% stricken off as scholarship from your later fee as well. So agar aapka if you want, you can go ahead and do it. Okay. Any other question, guys? Quickly, we have 3 more minutes. I'll be here till 9:20, and the session would end. Please go ahead and ask questions, guys. Guys, I have multiple questions. There are more than 250 people here. तो मेरे को कई बार क्वेश्चंस ऊपर चले जा रहे हैं. अगर if it is being missed, please post your questions once again. Please post your question once again. Okay. None. अभी नहीं आ रहा मेरे पास कोई भी क्वेश्चन. नो स्वागत, इट इज येट टू बी पोस्टेड. अभी तो रिकॉर्ड हुआ यार, अभी तो प्लेस हुआ वो. अभी तो रिकॉर्ड किया. येस्टरडे वी हैव रिकॉर्डेड. ओके. Platform we will be getting in, like people those who are already enrolled in this week, you'll be getting this new platform updated. We're just enrolling the endpoints there. That's it. Okay. All right, cool. Cool guys, then I would call it a day. And yeah, thank you so much for joining. Divyanshu, uh, I'm not particularly sure what to see. Understand one thing, ki, what they might be going through, or their जो भी आप उनका personal accounts है, that's something that are not very under our control. तो हमारी चीज़ों में कंट्रोल नहीं है. अगर हम कंट्रोल में होता तो वी कुड हैव स्ट्रीमलाइंड ऑल द प्रोसेसेस जो भी आप बोल रहे हो. तो बट दैट इज स्ट्रिक्टली नॉट अंडर आवर कंट्रोल. आई वुड से बेटर डीएम देम एंड आस्क देम. आप उनसे पूछ सकते हो, कोई बात नहीं. ओके. सो एनी अदर थिंग गाइस? Okay, cool guys, then I'll take a leave. It's 9:20. It's been a little late for me as well. So I hope you like the session. अच्छा लगा? मतलब drop a thumbs up if you liked it. Good. Drop a thumbs up quickly. Yeah, Ronak, Java Spring Boot नहीं चल रहा. It's not working. Very good यार. निखिलेश्वर, congratulations on getting placed यार. बहुत बढ़िया. TCS 7.5. Very good. Super proud. ओहो, कोई बात नहीं. Any other? Cool. ड्रॉप अ थम्स अप. अच्छा लगा हो तो यार, नहीं अच्छा लगा तो भी बोल सकता है, कोई बात नहीं. राइट राइट राइट. ओके cool guys, then I'll take your leave. And yeah, all the best, and people those who are looking forward for this one. And I wish you all the best, and do well. And yeah, I would say prepare well, prepare yourself well. And just remember, good things takes time. थोड़ा टाइम लगता है. And इतना easy नहीं है जॉब मार्केट. Since it was earlier, बहुत सारी चीजें करनी पड़ती हैं. बहुत सारी you have to do a lot of things. You have to get along with multiple things. You have to literally beg for a lot of things in the market itself. That's what we are also doing. We beg, borrow, steal anyways. So that's what we do, and that's how we operate. We have been operating since last 3-4 years now. So being very successful, and I hope ki we get good talents so that we can place you right eventually. That's what the goal is. Okay. Cool. With that said, guys, all the best, and do well. And yeah, I wish I would be seeing all of you in the courses itself. Okay. Cool. Good night, guys. Bye bye.